Bolivia. Just the name conjures images, doesn't it? Towering Andes, salt flats stretching to infinity, flamingos wading in impossibly colored lagoons. It's all true, of course. Bolivia is a feast for the eyes, a photographer's dream, a nature lover's paradise. The landscapes here are so diverse and breathtaking that they seem almost otherworldly. From the snow-capped peaks of the Andes to the vast mirror-like expanse of the Uyuni salt flats, every corner of Bolivia offers a new and stunning vista. But what about the bits that don't make it onto the postcards? The narrow, winding streets of small towns, bustling with life and colour, where local markets overflow with fresh produce and handmade crafts. These are the places where the true spirit of Bolivia comes alive. What about the unexpected, the quirky, the downright hilarious? Bolivia is a country that loves to celebrate, and its festivals are a riot of music, dance and vibrant costumes. Street performers entertain passers-by with their antics, adding a touch of whimsy to everyday life. Believe me, Bolivia has those in spades. The laughter of locals, the quirky street scenes and the spontaneous moments of joy are what make this country so special. It's these little surprises that stay with you long after you've left. I've always been drawn to the road less traveled, the hidden corners of the map. There's something incredibly rewarding about discovering a place that feels untouched by time, where the pace of life is slower and the people are warm and welcoming. The hidden corners of the map. In Bolivia, these hidden gems are everywhere. From remote villages nestled in the mountains to unexplored regions that few tourists ever see, there's always something new to discover. So, when I landed in La Paz, I knew I was in for a treat. The city itself is a marvel, perched high in the Andes with its bustling streets and vibrant culture, but it was the promise of the unknown that excited me the most. Little did I know just how much this country would surprise, delight and, yes, occasionally baffle me. From the moment I arrived, Bolivia was full of unexpected moments that left me in awe. Whether it was a chance encounter with a local artisan or stumbling upon a hidden waterfall, there was always something to marvel at. So buckle up, dear reader, we're about to embark on a journey through the heart of Bolivia, a land of stark beauty, unexpected encounters and laughter that echoes across the Altiplano. This is a place where every turn offers a new adventure, and every moment is a chance to create lasting memories. We're about to embark on a journey through the heart of Bolivia, a land of stark beauty, unexpected encounters and laughter that echoes across the Altiplano. So get ready to explore the hidden treasures of this incredible country and see Bolivia beyond the postcard and laughter that echoes across the Altiplano. This is Bolivia in all its unfiltered, unedited glory. Let's dive in. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bill, you're saying you promised hidden gems, not the usual tourist traps. And you'd be right, but even I, seasoned wanderer that I am, can't resist a quick peek at the icons. Lake Titicaca, shimmering like a giant sapphire, is just as breathtaking as the brochure's promise. And yes, the salt flats of Uyuni are truly bizarre, like stepping into another dimension. But let's be honest, we're here for more than just the greatest hits. We're here for the B-sides, the deep cuts, the stuff that makes you say, wait, they have that in Bolivia? And that brings us to our first hidden gem, Madidi National Park. Tucked away in the Amazon basin, this place is a riot of biodiversity. We're talking jaguars slinking through the undergrowth, macaws, flashing colors brighter than a box of crayons, and enough creepy crawlies to make your skin crawl, in a good way, of course. I spent a week here sweating profusely, battling mosquitoes the size of hummingbirds, and marveling at the sheer abundance of life. I even had a close encounter with a family of capybaras, the world's largest rodents. Imagine a guinea pig on steroids, chilling by the riverbank. It was surreal, to say the least. Next up, we're off to Toro National Park, a land of canyons, caves, and dinosaur footprints. Yes, you read that right. This place is like a real-life Jurassic Park, minus the rampaging velociraptors, thankfully. Now, I'm not exactly known for my athletic prowess. In fact, I'm more likely to be found sprawled on a park bench with a bag of crisps than scaling a mountain. But even I couldn't resist the allure of Toro's trekking trails. We're talking heart-pumping climbs, rewarding views, and the occasional near-death experience. I'm looking at you, rickety suspension bridge. But hey, who needs a gym membership when you can have an adventure? Section 5. Potosi, Silver, Soroche, and Surrealism. From one extreme to another, we find ourselves in Potosi, a city perched precariously at 4,090 meters above sea level. This city, once a beacon of wealth and prosperity, now stands as a testament to the extremes of human endeavor and the harsh realities of nature. The air is thin, the sun is intense, and the history is palpable in every corner. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but altitude sickness is a real thing. It's known locally as serene, and it can hit you like a ton of bricks. Imagine feeling dizzy, nauseous, and utterly exhausted just from walking a few steps. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. Picture me, dear reader, stumbling through the streets, gasping for air like a fish out of water. Every breath feels like a Herculean effort, and every step is a challenge. But amidst the struggle, there's a strange beauty to it all. The thin air seems to make the colours more vibrant, the sounds more distinct. Not my finest hour. But hey, at least the views were incredible. The city sprawls out beneath you, a patchwork of red-tiled roofs and winding streets, all set against the backdrop of the towering Andes. It's a sight that takes your breath away, quite literally. Potosi was once the silver mining capital of the world, and the legacy of that wealth and exploitation is still visible today. The Cerro Rico, or Rich Mountain, looms over the city, a constant reminder of the riches that were extracted from its depths. The mines, though largely depleted, still echo with the stories of the countless lives that were shaped and often lost by the relentless pursuit of silver. It's a fascinating, if somewhat sobering, place to visit. Walking through the old mining tunnels, you can't help but feel a connection to the past. The walls seem to whisper the tales of the miners who toiled here, their hopes and hardships etched into the very rock. Potosi is a city of contrasts, beauty and brutality, wealth and poverty, history and modernity, all coexisting in a surreal tapestry that leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. Section 6, Salar, surprise, a comedy of errors. Now, for a bit of light relief, let's talk about my Salar de Uyuni adventure. This place is unlike any other on Earth, a vast expanse of white that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's both surreal and mesmerizing, a true natural wonder. As I mentioned earlier, the salt flats are truly bizarre. Imagine standing in the middle of a giant, perfectly flat mirror. The sky and the ground blend seamlessly, creating an illusion that makes you feel like you're walking on clouds. It's like walking on a giant mirror, the horizon disappearing into a hazy white void. The reflections are so perfect that it's easy to lose your sense of direction. Every step you take feels like you're venturing into an endless, otherworldly landscape. Naturally, I decided this would be the perfect place to practice my photography skills. I had visions of capturing stunning, ethereal images that would make my friends back home green with envy. I imagined myself as a master photographer, effortlessly snapping breathtaking shots. I envisioned myself striking a heroic pose, my silhouette reflected in the shimmering salt. The scene was set for a series of epic photos that would surely go viral on social media. I could already see the likes and comments pouring in. What actually transpired was more akin to a slapstick comedy routine. Instead of gracefully posing, I found myself struggling to maintain my balance. The salt flats, while beautiful, are incredibly slippery. Every step was a challenge, and my attempts at striking a pose quickly turned into a series of awkward flails. I slipped, I slid, I ended up sprawled on my backside, covered in salt and looking utterly ridiculous. My grand plans for a photo shoot were dashed as I became the subject of my own comedy of errors. Each fall was more spectacular than the last, and I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all. The moral of the story: leave the photography to the professionals, or at least wear sensible shoes. The salt flats are a place of wonder and beauty, but they also have a way of humbling even the most confident adventurers. So if you ever find yourself at Salar de Uyuni, take a moment to appreciate its splendor, but don't forget to watch your step. Section 7, Fiesta Frenzy, Dancing with the Devils. One thing you need to know about Bolivia is that they love a good fiesta, and when I say love, I mean they really love a fiesta. I'm talking elaborate costumes, frenetic dancing, and enough music to make your ears bleed. In a good way, of course. I was lucky enough to witness the Oruro Carnival, a riot of color, music, and devilish masks. Apparently it's a celebration of good versus evil, but to be honest, after a few glasses of chicha, a local fermented drink, I couldn't tell you who was who. It was a wild, unforgettable experience. Section 8, Flavors of Bolivia, Taste Bud Tango. No Bolivian adventure would be complete without sampling the local cuisine. And let me tell you, this isn't your average tourist fare. We're talking hearty stews, spicy sauces, and more potatoes than you can shake a stick at. One of my favorite discoveries was sultanas, savory pastries filled with meat, vegetables, and a deliciously spicy sauce. They're like a little taste of heaven, especially after a long day of exploring. Just be warned, Bolivian food is not for the faint of heart. But hey, if you're feeling adventurous, I say go for it. Your taste buds will thank you. Section 9, Unpack your sense of adventure. Bolivia awaits. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the heart of Bolivia, a land of contrasts, surprises, and endless opportunities for adventure. From the snow-capped peaks of the Andes to the steamy depths of the Amazon, Bolivia is a country that will stay with you long after you've left. So what are you waiting for? Unpack your sense of adventure, book that ticket, and get ready to experience the magic of Bolivia for yourself. Just promise me you'll pack your sense of humor. Trust me, you'll need it.